Yeah, first and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the Son of Mashiach. Some call Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, Yehoshua, mostly known as Jesus Christ. Whew, whoa, man. Oh, man. Salute to The Basement with Tim Ross. Y'all go over there to his channel. Check out this video. I clipped some stuff for us to watch. Fair use. I don't know if that's gonna save us, but fair use. We're gonna watch a little bit of his intro.
I didn't realize, and this is really dark, there's church prostitutes.
Oh, for sure.
That get passed around pastors.
Absolutely.
I think you're opening up yourself to some serious demonic activity.
There is a Christian version of the Illuminati. Sexual perversion is pervasive for a reason. And it's not just in this country, but there's a country I've been invited to several times. I'm not going. Part of the honorarium is...
What country he done been invited to? Dubai. And it's a very sexual perverted country. You go there to do sexual perverse things. Why are you going to the desert? Y'all out there, I be seeing people come back, man, you went out there. And I know there are very beautiful things and nice things to do out there. Just talking about just jokers going all the time, going back and forth. We going back to Dubai. And they show pictures of them riding camels and taking the trash can lid and sliding down a sand dune. Just nothing interests me in that. And it's like, well, and then y'all going into the mosque. Like, y'all supposed to be Christians. You supposed to be believers of Yah. You're supposed to be believers of the Bible. And y'all going to and nobody speaking who where's the voice telling why in the world are y'all going there? Why in the world are you done changed all your clothes and put on their garments and went inside their temple? Y'all go over there and watch that video. He got over 3 hours of that content. All right, over 3 hours over that content there. We're not going to watch that. We took a little clips for you. And when you find time, you can go over there.
Like whatever the Illuminati is, there's a Christian version of it.
Hold on, let me reset that.
Like whatever the Illuminati is, there's a Christian version of it. But bottom line.
So Illuminati is usually what? Like people, cabal, puppeteering.
Yeah, but not
behind
just,
the scenes.
Yeah, there's a power
the show.
Power struggle and the whole thing. But what keeps them in it, right? What gets people in it and keeps them in it is that we all got dirt on each other.
Oof.
All those pastors got dirt on each other. That's how they can and then not only they passing women, that's how they passing the churches around. How you think a joker get a church? How you think these jokers is just getting churches from? They're not grassroots. They ain't starting in the storefront. They're not starting in their house. And then they got a little storefront, or they was renting out. Then they may be renting out a space from another church, renting out a little building somewhere, and then built themselves. No, these folks are getting churches handed to them with 10,000 members in it, getting multi-million-dollar loans to build a church. People being sent there, people being sent from other states to come to you to build up your church, gospel sing, and all of these people come together for these freak-offs.
Right? There was the Diddy party, then there was the Diddy party, right?
Where do the pastors, where do Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes and Jamal Bryan and Where did these people enjoy themselves? Where do they pop their collars and just relax and, let loose?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's always making the distinction between I was at the party, I wasn't at the freak off. Why is they saying that? Because there's a difference. I posted something on Threads a couple of weeks back where I said a lot of the convocations and conventions that the church people were going to, those were freak offs too.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this too, man. Israel, if we're not careful, we're gonna follow down because we're following the church. We're following the church in this immorality. We're following them. We're getting this worldly. The world getting more worldlier. The church getting more worldlier. We getting more worldlier with them. We all sliding down. It's just some jokers done slid down. They at a faster rate, but we all sliding down with them. And Passover, tabernacles. Eventually, these, if not already happened, I'm sure brothers done had these issues at some of these convocations in high holy days. A lot of foolishness going on. They ain't gonna say it. With these feast days and holy convocations are turning into freak-offs.
I think I saw that.
You just didn't get invited to the freak off portion.
And that's what he's saying too. That some of these churches having these, what they have that when they had a pastor come over from another church, man, and be raising money and all of it. After they done raise that money up, they having them a freak off. They having them a little party.
Like you went to the all night prayer meeting, but you didn't get to participate in the all night train.
Ugh.
You was in the all night prayer meeting, but you wasn't in the all night. Come on now.
Like, bro, this is real.
Yeah.
But if 30,000 people go to your church, there's bound to be some freaks.
And I don't think Israel be understanding how big these churches are. They have one church that'll sit 30,000. One church that fit 50,000. One church that can probably fit all the camps. And I say one camp, all the camps together can't fit in one of these mega churches. I mean, can't fill up one of these mega churches. Brothers can hey man, I heard brothers say, man, we got 500,000 members, brother. Come on, man.
You're saying that in this Christian Illuminati, there are situations that you personally firsthand know of things where there were the Christian freak offs full on.
Absolutely correct. Oh, and I got invited to some and tested to see if I was a part and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like my first
and you remember it was a video we did with the brother was breaking down marriage and how the man was supposed to be miserable and all of this, and I was like, man, you tripping. And so man, I've seen like I have some little feminine traits about you. Brother says that in that interview, like I said, y'all go watch that interview. He was saying that he was victimized as a child. So it's maybe something he done battled through. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that those pastors are seeing in him to make them try him like that. So he's finna give a story about, Yeah, I done been tried. I done had preachers try me and da 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 da. You know, and it's something they see in you that make them try you like that.
The Cleveland love story. Have I told you about this? Okay. So I go to a church in Cleveland. I do comedy for the men's conference, and then I preach on Sunday.
They got you there doing comedy for the men. It's freakoffs at the men's conference.
This is Saturday night. I'm in my hotel room chilling. I'm taking a nap. I get a call. Hey, I'm about to come get you at sometime 7 p.m. to take you to a restaurant, which is pretty normal. You're hosted by the church, whatever. It's 7 p.m. Okay. It might be 6:15. I'm like, absolutely, bro. 7 p.m. is fine. So then he says it again. Are you sure 7 p.m. is okay? I'm like, all right, I know I just woke up from a nap, but yes, I think I just made that clear. And he goes, is your wife with you? I said, no, man, it's just me. And another question, are you traveling with somebody, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't. So I no, it's just me. He was like, okay, cool. So you cool if I come through at 7? Yes, bro. Like, I'm like, yes. Then his whole voice changed. You know I want to come through, right? I said, no.
Excuse me?
He said, well, I want to come through and give you some of this Cleveland love. Exactly. Yeah, no, these things okay.
Not to laugh, man, but hey, man. Somebody called Alton Johnson. Brother Alton Johnson. You know, brother say, hey, man, you know, there ain't no feminine men. Well, he ain't say ain't no feminine men, but be careful, man. All those ain't, like, brother. You see what's going on, man. You see what's going on. These jokers, and you just think about these pastors that have just been giving these where do they make these deals at? At the freak off. Jokers at the freak off, you know, making these deals. Man, you know what? I'm gonna make you, man, you gonna minister. We finna put a church over there in Illinois. And we want you to go down there and minister, man. You gonna be a good fit. Yeah. Yeah, with the prayer oil. Say Diddy got the baby oil. They in there having a freak off with the prayer oil. With the holy anointed oil. With the olive oil, and then selling it to y'all. Selling y'all some anointing oil, telemarketing, pouring it on a prayer rag, handed, it's all a game. It's all a game. Nothing like, hey, man, you know, y'all apologists, y'all like, man, do you know what's going on, man? Y'all so lost, you so naive. You worried about a group of brothers who can't even fill up one mega church. And y'all over there having freak-offs with anointed oil and pouring it on folks' head on Sunday. When you just rubbing it up. Man, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Like, you know. And then, watch this now. Why all of a sudden he done came out? And I'm gonna speculate. Do I know? No, I don't know. Just speculate. Just giving my opinion on why he would come out. And I think it's because he was promised something and he didn't receive it. He was promised something at one of those freakoffs. At one of the freak-off parties, he was promised something. He went all out. And he was promised something. He was promised leadership over something. It was a deal that was supposed to be made and it didn't fall through. It was given to somebody else. Michael Todd, where did he come from? Where did these folks come from? You know. This brother TD Jakes got a whole mentorship. He just pushing these folks out. Pushing these pastors out to be ministers over these mega churches throughout the country. Where these deals be made at? I remember that issue back with and I may have some videos up on this, some footage on this, on John Gray, that pastor John Gray. And I forget that it was a white couple that handed over the church to John Gray, who was under the tutelage of Joel Osteen. John Gray was also a comedian, a church comedian, and probably made people laugh at them freak-offs, just like this brother here. They asked him to come and be a comedian at a men's conference. That almost in itself sounds effeminate. I don't know. It's weird. If we dare at a men's conference, all men, man, let's get into the word, man, and go home, man. Let's get into the word and go home. I don't know. You can kick the bobo, I guess. You can kick the bobo. And then we do that at feast days, man. We kick the bobo. We do it on Shabbats. Heat the bobo and, may drink some Manischewitz. And, Yeah. It's dark. And I seen this brother named Larry Reed, and he was saying that, and I said it before in another video, is that when you're a celebrity, it says like when these pastors hit certain points, they become celebrities. It's all the same thing. It's not that, oh, he's a pastor of a church and he's this. Like, no, he's a pastor of a church. He's a celebrity, and he's going to be in the same kind of party, same kind of environment as the CEO of Pepsi, the CEO of Universal Music, Puff Daddy, all these millionaire artists, all of these millionaire house investors, and where some deals are made on the golf course, and then them the major deals made in the freak-offs. Made in them freak-off parties, man. Well, you got, and this, even there are some expensive, stores and stuff that will give you alcohol while you shopping, because you get a little more loose with your money. You might say some things. You may regret it, the next day. But excuse me, y'all. You may say some things that that you shouldn't have said, and you're gonna be loose with your wallet. You'll be loose with your mouth. You'll be loose with your wallet, and you'll be loose with your morals. All right. So, I think this is confirmation. I believe this brother. I believe that brother had done dove in there. That's just my opinion. And I think, something happened and, it didn't go the way he thought it was going to go. And now he's exposing. He said he's been in this thing, 20, 30 years in ministry. Sounds like a very knowledgeable brother when it comes to the text. I don't know. He done said some things about. I know. I seen somebody comment about him giving an illustration. I don't know much. I'm just from the few conversations. He know how to do church. Let me say that. He knows how to do church. If they gave him a church, I don't know if he is over a church or not, but the church will do well in this new age, that new age church scheme. It'll do well. He would do well under that. And he probably is doing well. Like I said, I don't know much about the brother, but it's a dark place. All of these gospel artists, it's freak-offs. Kurt Franklin, we're gonna talk about that also with Kurt Franklin. But again, man, y'all go over there and y'all can watch that full interview. I know he got another 20-minute clip where I was clipping some of this stuff from. I pray this thing was edifying. Y'all be blessed. We'll see y'all on the next one. Shalom.